Welcome to Sunrise Yoga. Find a comfortable seated position on your mat, somewhere in the center. I'm Vickie and I'll be leading you in your yoga practice. Go ahead and soften and find that breath. We'll do a little body scan. Ground those sits bones. Pull in that tummy, shoulders down in their sockets. Soft gaze or close your eyes and continue to follow that breath in and out of your body. Setting our intention for contemplation. The mudra for that is bringing the tips of the fingers to their opposite partner. Thumbs at your sternum, solar plexus, or down in your lap, your choice. And I'm going to give you a specific breath on your next inhale. Visualize it from the base of your spine, coming up your spine, reaching through the crown. Exhale, crown down the spine, right into those sits bones, right in the base of the spine. Give it to the earth. Repeat. Following that breath up and down your spine. We'll do one more focused breath. Releasing your mudra, pause. Just helps us to settle in for our vinyasa. Next, inhale, lift through the crown. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder, stretching the neck at the top of the shoulder. Pause and breathe. Next inhale, we'll lift that head. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Pause in the pose. There we go. Next inhale, we'll lift that head. Little shoulder roll action going on. Inhale, up and back. There we go. Exhale, down and forward. Repeat. We'll do a few in this direction before we switch directions. One more. Then we'll switch directions. It's inhale, backing up. Exhale, forward and down. I think we got one more. And then we'll pause. Just let that body soften. Left hand up in the air on your next inhale. Exhale, side bend to your right and pause. Inhale it up. Exhale, let that left hand float down. Next, inhale, other side. Exhale, side bend to your left and pause. Next inhale, we'll lift. Exhale, let that arm float down. Pause before we transition into our next pose. Gentle twist towards your right. In twist. Remember, it's inhale, reach through the crown. Exhale, soften the twist. We'll pause for a couple breaths. releasing out of the twist, nice and gentle. Soften. And when you're ready, we'll go into the other side. Twisting towards your left. Inhale, reaching through the crown. Exhale, softening the twist. Pause for a few breaths. There we go. Being gentle with yourself. Bring it back nice and slow. And we'll kick it out into staff or forward fold. Saying good morning to those hamstrings. Breathe into the back of the hamstrings. Exhale, soften. Next, inhale, roll up that spine. Use your hands to walk it up, taking your time. Then we'll transition into table. Bringing your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Long neck, straight spine, tummy's pulling up to the sky. Feet are directly behind your knees. Right foot comes between your hands. Let's breathe into that left hip flexor. One more breath. Nice and easy, we'll switch it to the other side. Left foot comes between the hands. Coming forward, getting a stretch in that hip flexor on the right side. Breathe. And bring it back to neutral table. From neutral table, we'll make our way into ragdoll. I'm going to plant my left foot, it'd be your right foot first on the mat, keeping those knees bent, then the other foot, take your time, knees bent, then let that belly go, let the spine go, let the arms soften, let your head dangle, move it around so it's nice and loose. Just like at the beginning of class, take your breath from the base of your spine through the crown. Exhale, crown back to the base of the spine. And enjoy ragdoll. A couple more breaths. Bending your knees a little deeper, start to roll it up. One vertebra at a time. Nice and easy. Making your way to standing. Then we'll come to the top of the mat and find our mountain. Plant those feet, weights evenly distributed, ground them. It's one sun salutation for each of the chakras. We'll start at the root chakra. Soft knees, lift the quads, tummies in and up, shoulders down in those sockets, and soften your mountain. Next inhale, we'll take those arms up. Exhale, sit it back into chair, weight shifts to the back of the feet, heart open, tailbone down, pause. Next inhale, we'll lift all the way up. Exhale, swan dive it down, straight back, straight legs into our first forward fold. Weights in the front of the feet, legs are straight, let that head go. Breathe into those hamstrings. Next inhale is a half lift. Make a number 7, stretch through the crown. Exhale it down. Bend those knees slightly. We're stepping back with the right foot. Way back into a low lunge. Our first low lunge. Breathe into that hip flexor. Next inhale, we're going to lift the torso, fingers towards the floor. Exhale it down. Step it back into plank. Nice strong plank. Straight line between the back of your head and your heels. Nice and strong. Push those hips right up into your first downward facing dog. Heels shooting for the floor. Hips are up and back. Belly's tucked in at the top of that inverted V. Head's relaxed. Right foot up into the air. It's three-limb dog. Open that hip. Take a breath. Push that heel to the sky. Then gaze between your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that foot right between them. It's low lunge on this side. Do what you got to do to get there. Help it with your hands. Take a few steps. Breathe. Next, inhale's that torso lift with the fingers shooting towards the floor. Bring it down. Back foot steps forward into forward fold. Weights in the front of the feet. Up and over with that belly. Let your head go. Enjoy your forward fold. Next inhale is a half lift. Make a number 7, stretch through the crown. Exhale it down. Arms out to the side, reverse swan dive it up. All the way up, hands up, and then sit it back into chair. And that sun salutation the way we started. There we go. Inhale it up. We're at the second chakra. Sacral chakra. Bring your hands to prayer. Lift that pelvic floor. Inhale, up, salute. Exhale, swan dive it down. Toe heel out. Toes are on the outside edge of the mat. Heels are in. Bend those knees in the direction of your toes. Use your hips like a hinge and bring it right down into frog. Elbows pushing those knees out. Prayer hands to heart center. Releasing your frog. Use those hips just like a hinge. Back up, toe heel in. We're stepping back with the left foot. Low lunge. Bring your hands to the inside of that low lunge. Find your dragon or lizard. You can go all the way down on your elbows. You can stay right here. You can play with that foot. You can walk that foot to the outside edge. We'll take another breath or two. There we go. Frame it out, low lunge, step it back into plank. And make your way down to the mat, chaturanga, whatever that looks like for you. Making your way down to the mat. Lift and lengthen each leg. Zipper them up. Prepare for baby cobras, 3 of them. Lengthen right through your crown as you inhale, lifting that chest and hands off the mat. Just a little move, 2 more. Plant your hands on the mat, push it back into devotional pose. Enjoy. Bring your hands to prayer at the top. Make your way to table. Here's where we'll do our cat-cows. 7 cows and 7 cats. 1 for each of the chakras with your breath. Inhaling through cat. Exhaling cat. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. After your 7 rounds of cat-cows, we'll turn those toes, push the tush, up and back, finding downward facing dog. Left foot up into the air, 3-limb dog, open that hip, push the heel towards the sky. Let's take a breath before we move on. Gaze between your hands, inhale. Exhale, bring that foot right between the low lunge on this side. Then we'll find our dragon. So we're balanced out, playing with that foot or staying right here, coming down to your elbows, whatever you did on the first side. We'll frame the foot. Coming back to our low lunge, back foot steps forward into forward fold. Weights in the front of the feet, up and over with that belly. There's our forward fold. But then we've got a frog to do, toe heel out, toes on the outside edge, heels on the inside. Remember, your knees are going in the direction of your toes. Hinge those hips right down. Whatever your frog looks like in your practice. Pause in the pose for one more breath. There we go. Releasing the frog. Toe, heel in. Forward fold. Hands out to the side for your reverse swan dive it up. There we go. Hands to prayer at the top. Lift that pelvic floor. Interlace those fingers, take an inhale. We're at the solar plexus. It's all about your power and strength. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend right and pause. Next, inhale, we'll lift. Exhale, side bend left, pause. Inhale, lift, exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. We're stepping back with the right foot, but instead of a low lunge, we plant it at a 45-degree angle so we can lift that torso up, finding our warrior one. I inhale here, exhale, bend that left knee, sink it down into your warrior one. Hips and shoulders facing forward. Transition into warrior one. I straighten that front knee, turn the back foot, hips and shoulders follow. Take an inhale right here. Exhale, open those arms up to a T. Look over that left middle finger, warrior two. Right hand drops back on your right thigh as you lift the left one up into proud warrior. Transitioning into side warrior. We're going to inhale through warrior two. Inhale right there. Exhale, find side angle. Oh, now in side angle. It's the diagonal from your right foot right out your right hand. Feel the power. Transitioning to low lunge. We'll start with the back foot. Turn it. Heel up, toes towards me, hips follow, shoulders follow, windmill down, low lunge. Front foot steps back into plank. Another breath in our plank. Nice and strong. Then we're going to push the hips up into downward facing dog. Up and back. Right leg up into the air, 3-limb dog. Open that hip, push that heel to the sky. Oh. Gaze between your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Make room for that knee and that foot. It's a low lunge just for a little bit while we plant the back foot at a 45-degree angle. Lift the torso. Inhale it up. Exhale. Bend that right knee. Find warrior one on this side. Transitioning to warrior two. Straighten the front knee a little bit. Turn the back foot so it's parallel with the back edge of your mat. Hips and shoulders follow. Parallel with the length of your mat. I like to take an inhale here. Exhale, bend that right knee. Look over that right middle finger. Dropping the left hand on the left thigh, reaching up into proud warrior. Just like on the other side, transitioning to side angle, we're going to inhale through warrior two. Exhale, find side angle on this side. Oh, and feel the power from your left foot to your left fingers. That diagonal line. Breathe. Transitioning to low lunge. We'll start with the back foot. Lift the heel, turn the toes. Hips follow shoulder, windmills down. There's our low lunge. Back foot steps forward into forward fold. Arms out to the side. Reverse swan dive it up. Hands interlace at the top. Switch the interlace. Yoga for the brain. Inhale up. Exhale. Side bend left this time. Inhale up. Side bend right. And that ends that sun salutation for our solar plexus, bringing us to our heart chakra. Keep those hands interlaced, bring them right behind your head. Open it up, big inhale, exhale right towards your heart. Little to no weight on that stretch. Then gently release and open, arms right out to the side, leading with your heart. Take an inhale. Exhale, swan dive it down. In this forward fold, interlace at your back. Take your hands up to the sky for a chest stretch. Release the head. Release your hands. We're stepping back with the left foot in our low lunge. And you can drop that back knee if you like, or leave it up. Lift the torso. Heart opener mudra. Heels of the palms. Pinkies and thumb together right there at the sternum. Release it down. Frame the foot. Low lunge. Step it back into plank. From plank, we're lowering our knees to the mat, then lower your heart to the mat in puppy as your fingers inch their way towards the top of the mat. Bringing that heart down towards the earth. Pause, listen to your shoulders, breathe and soften. From puppy, we're going to slither down and forward Making our way right to Sphinx, leading with that heart. Pause, soften that body, soften into your Sphinx, and enjoy this pose. We'll push it back into devotional pose, bringing that heart close to the earth. So maybe touch those big toes, widen those knees. If you would like to bring your interlaced fingers behind your head. Take a couple more breaths here. Releasing. Making your way through table, turn the toes, push the tush up and back, downward facing dog. We're on the left side, so it's left foot up into the air. Oh yeah, open that hip, gaze between your hands, inhale. Exhale, bring that foot, low lunge on this side, lift the torso when you're ready. It's the heart opener mudra right there. Just remembering where we're at, which chakra we're working on. And release it down, back foot steps forward into forward fold. In this forward fold, interlace your hands at your back and push them up towards the sky for a chest opener, release the head. Let's take another breath here. Hands straight out to your side, leading with the back of your heart. Reverse swan dive it up. One more bat wings right here. It's open that heart up on a big inhale. Exhale right towards your heart. Release nice and easy. We're at the throat chakra, and the throat mudra is interlaced hands. Push it up towards the sky. Looking up slightly, opening that throat. Using that whisper, Ujjayi breath. Bringing your head to neutral, take an inhale. Exhale, swan dive it down into your forward fold. Forward fold, weights in the front of the feet, up and over with the belly. Releasing your head. Stepping back with your right foot. Low lunge, you can drop the back knee anytime you need to. We're lifting the torso. Throat mudra, open the throat. Constrict it as you use that Ujjayi breath. Release it down. Step it back into plank. One more breath before we chaturanga down. I lower my knees first, then use those triceps. Yeah, lower that torso. Lift and lengthen each leg. Zipper them up. You can do 3 baby cobras, or you can grow your cobra. Lengthen from the spine right through the crown. There's my baby. The next one's a little kid cobra, a little higher. Shoulders down the spine. Nice and slow, working that back. Full expression of your cobra. There we go. We'll release it down. Push it back into devotional pose. The throat mudra is interlaced. Fingers, palms push away from you as you find that whisper breath. Release. Make your way to downward facing dog. Right leg up in the air, three-limb dog. Bring it through for low lunge on this side. Then we'll do that throat mudra and ujjayi breath. Release, frame the foot, back foot steps forward into forward fold. Reverse swan dive it up. One more ujjayi breath. There we go. We're at the third eye. Steeple those hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive it down. We're stepping back with the left foot, low lunge. Everybody drops their back knee. Steeple, up, up into crescent moon. Release, frame the foot. Step that front foot back into plank. Pause, enjoy plank. Chaturanga down. One more round of cobras. Whatever it looks like for you, zipper those legs up. I'm going to go into full expression of cobra for 3 breaths. Releasing it down, push it back into devotional pose. In this devotional pose, bring your third eye to the mat. Steeple the hands above you. Then we're going to roll it and peel ourselves up into lightning bolt. Hands steepled at the top. Everything comes in and up, in and up. In and up. Reach. Releasing it down through table to downward facing dog. Finishing out this sun salutation. Left leg up into the air, 3-limb dog. You know the drill by now. Bring that foot through, those hands, low lunge, drop the back knee, steeple, maybe change the interlace of those hands, up into crescent moon. There we go, release it, frame the foot, back foot steps forward into forward fold. Finding that good forward fold. Legs are straight, up and over with that belly. Steeple those hands as you come up. Oh, there we go. We made it to the crown chakra. Lift and open, reach through that crown. The crown of your spine, at the top of your head, ground those feet. Inhale, exhale, swan dive it down. Next inhale is a half lift. Exhale it down. We're stepping back with the right foot, but instead of a low lunge, keep that heel up. Lift the torso, it's a high lunge. Open, extended high lunge. Enjoy. We'll go from a high lunge to a low lunge, wiggling the back foot, floating those hands down, frame the foot, find that low lunge, step back into plank. Make your way down to the mat. We're done with cobras, but it's a little locust sequence. Here we go. Right arm, left leg stretches, long neck looking down. It's not about how high, it's about lengthening. On your next exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift the other side. And bring it down. repeat that. Do your hands or your legs or all four into Superman like me. Swim it back. Full locust. The best part is coming. Take an inhale, look to your right. Exhale, release it all the way down to the mat. Melt into the mat. Inhale, lift and turn your head. Exhale, melt into the mat again. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Push it back into devotional pose. Going into rabbit. Interlace your hands at your back. Tuck your chin. Roll up on the crown as your bum comes up. Hands shooting towards the sky. Let it go. Release it down. Make your way through table. Turn the toes. Push the tush. It's our last downward facing dog. Right leg up into the air, three-limb dog. It's coming through for a low lunge, but just for a little bit because the back heel stays up. Lift the torso nice and strong. Open, extended, high lunge. Feel your bliss. Wiggle that back foot, float those hands down, finding low lunge, just long enough so you can step the back foot forward into forward fold. Straighten those legs, find your forward fold. Next, inhale a half lift, stretch through this crown. Exhale it down, reverse one, dive it up. Open, extended mountain. Soften and breathe. Let those arms start to float down to your sides as feet are still grounding. Crown is still lifting. Slowing down your breath. Coming up on your tippy toes. Can you go into a squat? Staying on your tippy toes. We'll try it. Always a bigger dread than actually. When you get down there, go into a ball. Hug those knees. Tuck your chin in. Coming down on your heels. Bringing your bum down to the mat. All the way back. I'll go to the side just to show you. Feet to the sky for a mini inversion. Just pause there. And notice how you're feeling. Finding your breath. And then taking that breath up and down your spine. Just like we did at the beginning of class. Inhale from the base through the crown. Exhale, crown down, back to the base. With every exhale, let go. Releasing your inversion, find your Shavasana. Deep relaxation, maybe corpse pose is your choice. transition into your natural rhythm, your natural breath. But notice your thoughts. If they take you out of your yoga practice, bring it back to your breath. Bring only your thoughts to your breath. Everything else can wait. With every exhale, let go. As long as you want in your Shavasana. When you're ready to come out, we'll take a big breath as we bring ourselves back into the room. Then after the breath, we bring our body back into the room with little movements, maybe hands and feet. Check in with knees, elbows, hips, shoulders, then arms over your head. Full body stretch on a big inhale. It's on the exhale, give yourself some love. Making your way to a seated position, whatever that looks like. Finding easy pose. Hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in your yoga practice today.